Okay, let's.
As more stars than you can imagine, there are planets to explore. You should have no difficulty in finding Mars and even Saturn with its fantastic rings. If you want to really explore the universe, then you going to.
Okay, it's another auxiliary. What do you choose there, Mickey?
Will you? Then you must.
Must need, you must need, you can use you must need, you will need, you would need, almost any auxiliary would fit here. You may need,
You
may,
may not.
you may need, you might need, you will need. Many auxiliaries can go here. You must need, you should need. Very good.
Yeah.
A reflecting telescope. Uh, then it says, most tragic images from telescope with a mirror. These telescopes are much. The number 40. These telescopes are much.
These telescopes are
Much what?
much. Uh,
Sorry.
better.
Are much better, right? Probably. Yes, I would agree with you, Mickey. I'm sorry. Let me fix this thing here. Are much better at collecting light. I think you're right. These telescopes are much better
Mhm.
at collecting. Okay, let's read the complete section, please. The complete line, Mickey, please.
Yes. These telescopes are much better at collecting light and allow you to see things in amazing detail. Whatever you decide, welcome to the wonderful world of astronomy.
Very nice. Excellent. Okay, what do you think of the article, Mitch?
Um,
Hmm.
I don't know. Well, is. I think it's a really good narration of what things you can find in the other part of our universe. Of course, I think it's things that we usually listen for all the narration of this topic, but I like the kind of I don't know if that this can count as storytelling, but I like the reduction.
You like it. You like it.
Hmm.
Okay. That's very important. It is important that you constantly read and read and read, and sometimes it's important to read in loud voice so that you can listen to yourself. Have you ever done that, Mickey or Mitch? That you write something, you record yourselves, and then you listen to your voice
Mm, to be honest, just in class, teacher.
just in class,
Yeah.
and but you never tried to record your voice writing anything.
Mm, no.
No, it's an interesting thing. For example, here, let me choose a small paragraph somewhere. Well, maybe even this paragraph here. Let's do that, Mickey, please, and Mitch. And we choose a different text for Mitch. But let's record this, and then you listen to yourself, and then you give us your opinion, please. Can you do that? Read this, record your voice. After that, both you and Mitch listen to your recording, and then we
Mhm.
comment. And after that, we do something similar for Mitch, please. Okay?
Okay. I need to turn off the microphone with the microphone on.
Yeah, leave it on, please, so that everyone can listen to you.
Okay. Um, they have trick. A refracting telescope, also called a refractor, is a type of optical telescope that use yeah uses a lens as its objective to form an image, also referred to a dioptric telescope. The refracting telescope design was originally used in spyglasses and astronomical telescopes, but is also used for long-focus camera lenses.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Did you manage to record it? Yeah, you recorded it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now
Uh,
please
uh-huh.
listen to your voice, listen to it, and after that, both you and Mitch give an opinion about your voice,
Mhm.
about not your voice only, about the whole thing.
Okay.
I do the same as him, right?
Yes, but we're gonna give you another reading, Mitch.
Okay.
Yeah, but listen to Mickey's voice, and then you give him your feedback. What you think of his recording, of his voice, of his fluency, of his pronunciation. You give him
Okay.
like a whole analysis of it, please.
Mhm.
Refracting telescope, also called a refractor, uses that use yeah uses a lens as its objective to form an image, also referred to a dioptric telescope. The refracting telescope design was originally used in spyglasses and astronomical telescopes, but is also used for long-focus camera lenses.
But yeah, but I think you had it at 1.5 velocity, didn't you?
Full
Yes.
velocity.
It sounded faster.
Refracting telescope, also called a refractor, is a type of optical telescope that uses a lens as its objective to form an image, also referred to a dioptric telescope. The refracting telescope design was originally used in spyglasses and astronomical telescopes, but is also used for long-focus camera lenses.
Very good.
Mm,
Okay, what do you think of it, Mitch? What do you think about Mickey's recording?
Um,
How does it sound?
good. I don't know what I have to, what kind of opinion that I need to do.
Yeah, first the most typical, which is, does it sound the same when you listen to his voice than when you listen to his recording, or it sounds different? Does it sound like him?
Yes.
Yes, it does, right? All
Mm,
right. Now, did you find the reading fluent?
yes.
Yes, right. It was very good, right? Okay. Mostly that, because sometimes when you listen to yourself, you say, "Oh, that's my voice. That sounds weird."
Mm.
Okay, Mitch, thank you very much. What about yourself, Mickey? What do you think about your recording?
Mm, well, I feel weird when I'm listening to me, but I realize that I make some errors, some mistakes, and I don't know. Uh, it is different when I listen to myself.
Okay, that it is interesting, right? It's very interesting, and also you find a couple of minor, very minor mistakes. They're not serious mistakes; they're very minor. But the reading was very good. It's curious that most people that I've met deem their voices very different in a recording than when they listen to themselves. Let's see what Mitch thinks when she reads her own text. Let's do that. Let's do a reflecting telescope. Reflecting telescope. Okay, this is a reflecting telescope. Let's read about it. Reflecting telescope. Okay, telescope. Let me see if I can. It's here. Okay, let's read the definition.
Where is a
Okay, here.
reflecting telescope? Okay.
Oh yeah, let's
Um,
record it.
yes. What is a reflecting telescope used for? Reflectors are used not only to examine the visible region of the electromagnetic spectrum, but also to explore both the shorter and longer wavelength regions adjacent to it, the ultraviolet and the infrared,
Infrared.
infrared.
Very good. Infrared. Yes. Okay. Now let's listen to the recording, please, both you, Mickey, and Mitch, and we're gonna submit our opinion about what you think about the recording,
Yes, sure.
please. It's
Okay.
here. Okay. Very good. Okay. What do you think? Did you hear Mitch's recording, Mickey?
Yes, sure. Um, well, I
Okay.
hear.
Does it sound like her, or you find it very?
Mm, I think that it sounds a little, a little bit different that normally Mitchell's sounds, but she read very well, and she had, I think, the same kind of mistakes than me. Um, sometimes we, uh, how do you say? Well, we don't pronounce correctly some words, but at the end, when I am listening again my recording, I can detect those words.
You detect a couple of words that probably you mispronounced.
Yeah.
But do you agree that they are very minor? They are not serious mistakes. They're very minor. Maybe we stutter.
Ah, yeah.
Everyone stutters. Even when you
Hmm.
record your voice and in Spanish, you listen to your own voice in Spanish and you notice that we stutter. Unless you are a professional speaker, maybe like Barack Obama or someone of that type, almost every single person stutters or stops a little or corrects or trips over the words, and that is normal for everyone except if you're a professional speaker like a president of a country. Mm, I don't know, but if you have ever had the chance to listen to a president like Obama, Barack Obama speaking, he was also a champion in speeches. He was an excellent orator. He had this, or he was a speaker, a champion of speaking, right, in public. His speeches were close to perfect, not
Yeah.
only in the way his intonation and fluency was developed, but in the vocabulary and the grammar perfection. I believe he's the most outstanding speaker of the last presidents of the United States, above, for sure, above Trump and above almost anyone, perhaps save for Kennedy. Maybe Kennedy, but Obama. If you've ever listened or if you ever had the opportunity to listen to Barack Obama's speeches, you will notice that he's close to perfection when he speaks.
Hmm.
Very, very, very well. But it's normal for every person to make short mistakes, small mistakes, minor mistakes. But okay, now, thank you, Mickey. Mitch,
Yes,
what do
sure.
you think about your own voice?
Well, I actually hear myself, and I practically sound pretty similar, almost equally. But uh, if you see the chat, I put a little hahaha, not for my boss. It was for some errors, or some mistakes that I did with the sum of pronunciation. Even with these little tests, there are some words that I really don't know or never seen before in English, like infrared. Uh, but I think with practice, we can do that better.
Absolutely, absolutely. For instance, you have infrared and you have adjacent, and you have wavelength, which are technical words but not very common. Wavelength is a very technical length, right? Ancho de banda or longitud de
Mhm.
onda, right?
Yeah.
And regions adjacent, adyacente, right? So those are words that you're not very familiar with, but yet you pronounce them correctly. But it's a good exercise. It's a very good exercise that you take a text that you like, you record your voice, then you listen to it, and then you do a positive critique, or you analyze it critically, and that's very, very convenient and very important. Okay, guys, thank you very much. We don't have a homework for today, do we?
No, teacher.
We were not going to present anything that I think. All
Mm-mm.
right. The last time you told us, Mickey, that you were reading the book. What was the book? Think Fast, Think Slow by Kahneman. And I believe, Mitch, that you were reading something else too. You were reading some kind of magazine or articles. Remember that you told us about you reading something?
Mm, uh, it's not something very particular. I read sometimes or hear articles in general, but I don't know if I can give you something very particular right now.
Okay. Okay, but you are fond of many topics, right? I know that both of you, Mickey and you, like health and staying fit, being fit and going to the gym, which is great. Sports is a great topic. Another topic that you guys both like, Mickey and Mitch, that you both enjoy doing.
Mm, well, I like playing the piano. Obviously, I'm practicing, but I'm learning how to play the piano.
Okay, how are you making progress, Mickey?
I download an app, and the app shows you first of all music sheets
Okay,
and the notes and rhythm, and I learned how to read music sheets, and it shows you, the app shows you uh, the notes with a velocity, and you with the piano you are playing at the same time, and you try to how can I say imitar
imitate.
imitate, yeah, and you
Yes,
try
you try to.
to imitate every note, and that's how I'm learning.
That's fantastic. You know that with any instrument or almost with anything, it is important. It is important to start slow and then gradually increase the velocity,
Yeah.
increase the speed.
Mm-hmm.
That's important. Okay, very nice. So that's playing the piano. What about you, Mitch? What other hobby do you have?
Uh, I like throwing.
Drawing, of course. Well, recently, a student that we have On Mondays and Tuesdays in the evening class, he draws very well as well. He mentioned something about drawing a line, drawing an oval first for the face, how to draw the face. Then he said that people should draw three lines at different heights. One of them should be at the height of the eyes. He said that the second one, and I don't know if it is true or not, but he mentioned that the second one had to be at the height of the nose, not the nose, yeah, at the bottom of the nose, right? He said that the nose, and third, he said that the next line had to be at the height of the mouth, right? At the mouth.
Mhm.
So he did something like this. And then he also mentioned that there should be like an angle for the face. It should be um, looking towards the right or looking towards the left,
In
some
this
sort.
in this case, I think it has to the left because you do the other lines looking for the left.
Oh, it has to be in the opposite direction.
No, it has to be the same direction. You do the horizontal lines looking to the left, then the axis, el eje,
The axis,
have,
the axis.
the axis have to be at the same direction. In this case, to the left.
Oh, to the left, towards the
Mhm.
left. So let me see if I'm doing this correctly. It should be like this, and then like this. You mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see what you say. All right. So let's. All right. And then apparently he mentioned that we had to start drawing the eyes. That we had to start drawing the eyes, which can be like this. And then I don't know if I'm
Mm,
gonna draw a monster or something, but okay, let me just try. Then the eyes, and then you do try to do the nose, and then the nose starts in the first line
yeah.
and should end in the second
Mhm,
line. That's what he
mhm.
said. I don't know. And then you
Yeah,
just
kind of.
close, kind of all right. And then the mouth. But talking about the mouth, I didn't quite understand what he referred to by. But I don't know if the mouth had to be on top of the third line or above or in the middle. Where should it go? Because I got lost there.
Mm. Well, in these cases, we can use a reference like a photo or looking us in a mirror. How many space there is between our nose and our mouth? I think it's like um, I don't know, 2 centimeters.
2 centimeters.
And this drawing, it looks like it has it like 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters, okay, so it's out of proportion. But anyways, well, he also mentioned that you can draw the chin by going somewhere like that. Okay, but forget about that. What do you think about this idea, Mickey, of having a pattern, a sequence, a process to do anything you want? To do a quesadilla, to do a drawing, to do a negotiation. So, talking about processes, what do you think about this idea of having a process to do anything? What do you think about this, Mickey?
Yeah, I think that is necessary to have a process in every activity or every task that we do. Because when you have a process, well, you have an order, and I think that it's better to achieve what you want to achieve when you have an order, when you have like a plan, and because you start from the beginning instead of start from the middle or from the end. You have like a plan. You have like things to follow, and yeah, I think that it's completely better.
Okay. Can it make the process? Oh, no, not the process. Can it make the result or what you're looking at a bit? What is the word? A bit. squared. In other words, not extremely artistic, but something like very similar. Or how can you give it its own flavor, its own peculiarities, its own personality, Mitch, when you do something like a drawing?
Something personality? What?
Yeah, you do something and you're going to do a process. And I agree 100% with Mickey. Having a process to do anything, having a plan, having an order, an organization is very important so that you don't have to start in the middle. You start at the beginning, then you continue with the intermediate steps, and then you end with the last stages. But
Mm-hmm.
when you follow a process, how can you make sure that the product that you're going to have is unique? In other words, when you do an artistic work or an artistic job, somehow you want it to be unique. How do you achieve that? How do you achieve the uniqueness of a product or an
Mm,
art, piece of art?
well, I think each piece of art or reflect the personality of the person or the person actually. For example, if it happens sometime in some of my classes that the teacher tell us, okay, draw this, but it's exactly the same thing, but everyone draw this that thing in different form. Uh, and everyone are okay, but everyone are different. They are reflecting their own personality in that drawing, even if it is the same idea, even if it is the same thing. And I think that's the only condition, that it has to be from you and not copy for other thing, because there are some people that print some image and try to trace it, and that's not your personality, it's the personality of other people, but you are copying it. It has to be
Abs-
from you.
Absolutely. I totally agree. I couldn't agree more. Perfect. Excellent. And Mickey, about yourself, uh, what are the benefits of having an order? What you mentioned that you begin with the beginning, that you continue with next stages up to the point where you manage to get perfection, right? What are other advantages of doing something with a plan, with an organization, with a process? What are additional advantages?
Mm, Probably another advantage could be that I think that if you have like an order, you can measure your uh,
Progress?
yeah, exactly, yeah, your progress, and you can check in which things you could improve, or in which things you can do other kind of effort, or yeah, you can analyze yourself better.
Okay, very good. Well, this topic deserves much more attention and much more discussion. Maybe we can elaborate more next Saturday. Are we meeting next Saturday, guys? Mickey, Mitch? Are we going to meet next Saturday?
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
actually,
Is
teacher,
this,
I have an issue. I have a problem with the Monday. Actually, we had classes on Monday, right?
I believe so. Let me see. I think
We have at 2:30
we
to 3:30,
2:30
but
to 3:30.
in the school, barely this week asked me a new subject, and it's gonna be
Ah,
at Monday to 2 and 2:50.
okay, okay. So, what time do you finish, Mitch?
I am at 2:50 in the school.
You end at 2:50. and that's in person class, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you still have to come back. Let me check my schedule. Let's see. Let me. So what do you suggest we do?
Mm.
What other time could we have the class? Let me see. Another thing, we're gonna go back to Wednesdays, right? As it was in the schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Wednesday. Originally, we thought of Monday, but then now we think that Monday is not good because of your recently added class.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Friday.
Mm.
What about Friday, guys?
At what time, teacher?
Or is it, I am available. Oh, could be.
Or you can
Jeez.
Thursday, teacher.
Can I on Thursday
Mm-hmm.
at this
Or
time?
at this
Because
time.
I scheduled a class from 6 to 7, a
Oh,
chess class.
oh,
Uh,
okay, okay, okay.
Only if could be better. It could be earlier. Be earlier. Let me see if it could be like that. I don't know, 3 to 4 or 4 to 5, 4:30 to 5:30. I
For
don't
me,
know
it's
if that
okay.
is
I don't know, Mickey.
Yes, teacher, it's
what
okay.
4:30 to 5:30 on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
4:30 to 5:30 on Thursday. So that would be. mm, let's see. Yeah, 4:30 to 5:30 on Thursday. What other day? Wednesday. Wednesday.
Wednesday to 5 to 6 or 6 to 7
5 to 6 or 6 to 7. I think 6 to 7
or like
because
today or like today.
the thing is that I have a class from 4 to 6, Mitch.
Oh, okay,
4 to 6. So it could be 6 to 7, six to
okay.
seven, and Thursday could be from. I'm checking my. Let me share my schedule with you. Invite. No, I'm sorry. Share. I'm gonna do the share. I'm gonna share the screen. These are the activities that I need to do. I'll share with you this. I teach a German class at Incarnate from 1. Possibly they're gonna close the second class, the one from 2 to 3. I think they're gonna close it. So I'm gonna have more time every day. So maybe, well, could be 6 to 7 because I could change the gym anytime, make it 1 hour later, and yeah, 6 to 7 on Wednesday, and Thursday. I put a chess class. I just put it today, the 6 to 7 class. So maybe 4:30 to 5:30. Mickey, what about that? 4:30 to
Four
5:30
thirty to 5:30.
on Thursday.
Four 4:30 to 5:30.
On Thursday, 4:30 to 5:30 on Thursday. What about
On
that?
Okay, it's okay for
Thursday.
me.
Uh, so on Wednesday it will be at what time, teacher?
Wednesday, 6 to 7,
Mm-hmm.
and Thursday, Thursday, 4:30 to
5:30.
5:30. Is
And
that
on
okay?
Saturday?
On Saturday, the same time.
Yes, teacher, it's perfect.
One. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you very
Well,
much.
see you then. No, thank you guys. See you then on Saturday. Have a wonderful week, and see you on
Thank
Saturday.
you, teacher.
All
You
right.
Have
as
a
well,
good
Okay.
teacher.
You
day.
guys take
Take care.
care.
Thank
See
you very much.
you.
See
You
you
too.
then.
See
Take care.
you.
Goodbye. See you.